Hi, I'm Asif Farouk and this is Finextra at Sibos. I'm joined today by Edward Glassman of MasterCard. So now you've chosen small businesses as one of your key themes at Sibos this year. What are the opportunities there?
So small businesses represent a huge opportunity in the world at large. 97% of the world's businesses are actually small and medium-sized businesses. And they really are underserved when it comes to payments and banking services. So that's why we announced a few different things here at Sibos to help banks both recognize the opportunity and to help them do something about it.
And you also announced a partnership with EFL today. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
So the partnership with EFL is one of those things. So in the world of SMEs, one of the problems that banks have is lending. It's very difficult, especially in the emerging markets, for banks to know whether or not a particular SME is a good risk. And that's because they don't necessarily have formal financials, they haven't done anything in a formal way with a proper financial institution, and there may not in fact be a national credit bureau that gives underwriting data and a basic credit score that the bank can use for underwriting. So EFL is a psychometric-based underwriting model that really provides an alternative way for banks to evaluate SME risk. It's been tremendously successful in traditional bank lending, and now we're going to work with EFL and BHD Bank in the Dominican Republic to use it for card-based lending.
And what are some of the unique challenges that larger corporations face?
Well, large corporations have lots of challenges associated with them. Number one is complexity. So complexity shows up in lots of different ways, and I think of it as three key things. One is before they make a transaction, the complexity is related to control. They don't want to just give one person authorization to spend. They really need to go through a workflow. So we've built special purpose tools that can be used, sold by banks and used by corporations to be able to help do that workflow-based control. The second is ubiquity, right? Large corporations are working all over the world, and in fact now so are small, right? So globalization is a big deal, but that's one of the neat things about cards is that they are basically an easy payment mechanism that can be used any place around the world. And the third is information and reconciliation. It's a big problem for corporates, right? Either on the buy side or the sell side is driving reconciliation. Lots of good examples where that shows up in the travel space, services, temporary labor, insurance, healthcare, where you have buyers and sellers who are doing lots of business with each other and they have a tough time doing the reconciliation for the things that they're buying or selling. And so card, and in particular, some unique technology that we have at MasterCard called virtual card, is really a powerful part of solving that problem.